this month's episode of the Whiteboard Game, the boys talk about music they've listened to recently. Hi! We're in it.
We're in.
Hello. Welcome back. Whiteboard Game. Episode, what one are we on? 9. Series 2, episode 9.
The series? I didn't know that.
You should. You should. Bad start. I'm still Frederick.
I'm still Chris.
And that's it. There's no one else here.
No.
Unless
It's
there is. This is
It's
exciting.
me.
The reason why it's exciting today, the special thing, if you've been following the series, the show, the podcast, whatever, we like to do something a bit different each time round. Today, for the first time on a recorded version, we have a 3-person whiteboard game. We have a very special guest, a thruple whiteboard game. A triplet, if you want to keep it musical, I suppose. But we are joined by our dear friend, Tom.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, all right. Same old.
Same old. We are actually recording this within Tom's decadent, quite special, I think.
I feel like you'd only
special.
use that word to describe a gatto or something.
Well, it feels appropriate for this space.
It's quite nice.
It's a lovely space.
In Tom's own home studio, which is delightful, truly. I feel like I've been, when you go on a very nice holiday and the hotel's
whisked away.
Yeah, it's quite special.
Yeah.
But then you return home, and even though, home's fine, you like home, you live there. There are people you like sometimes. But you're there and you go, there's no pool anymore.
I don't like a pool anyway.
I was trying to think of an example. I'm trying to cater to the audience. I'm not that fond of a pool. But yeah, so we're joined by Tom. Say some things about yourself. Who are you?
I'm Tom. I do freelance sound engineering right now. A little bit of composing and music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hang out with you guys every now and then.
Yeah.
Number one Idio Twin fan.
Now that is a claim. That is a claim.
I know it is.
But you're in the running. I've never tallied it up. I've never done a table.
You don't keep a spreadsheet.
No, I think that would start to get a bit horrible. If I was walking around the house one day and said, "Don't think you've listened to any of my music this week, Dad." I think you might have just dropped into 4th, actually.
Yeah.
No, but we met Tom
Yes.
in secondary school.
6th form, yeah.
In 6th form, yes. In such environments as the senior choir.
That was it, yeah.
Which was, obviously fruitful.
And forced upon me.
And forced upon us all. It needed slightly more senior male vocals quite urgently. And it was at times a peculiar ensemble, I would say.
At times.
I have memories of certain rehearsals and things not necessarily going to plan. I distinctly remember
it was stressful for some teachers.
Yes, it was. That's
Yeah.
true. But I do remember being sent to a practice room to figure out the bass part for the Bare Necessities.
I remember you doing it.
Ourselves.
But it was you. You were in charge.
I think we were sort of both. Were you there? I think you must have been
I
there
was
on that
there,
day.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we must have both sort of been put in charge of it. And then when we came back, having sort of worked quite hard, we were all a bit disgruntled. It was like we've been given no guidance.
Yeah.
And then the piano started up and it was in a different key. I'm not experienced enough to transpose it up, not only for myself, but for a bunch of kids that are younger than me as well. Yeah,
We were kids ourselves.
exactly.
I don't expect a kid
no
to
longer.
do that.
No longer, no. Mentally, I think a day will come in about 10 years when I realise that I'm not 16 anymore.
A child.
Yes. But no, here we are. How far we've come. Senior Choir 2, Tom's own home studio, recording an episode of the
in the
Whiteboard
cellar.
Game. In the cellar. Well,
Yeah.
it's a lovely cellar.
Bit short.
I have hit my head a few times. I am going to pass over to Chris and say, firstly, how are you? And secondly, remind the people of how this works.
Sure thing. Yeah, I'm doing okay myself. Lovely to be in this lovely space. We should be in it more often.
Yeah.
I'll never invite myself, but
You're welcome to.
I might just knock some days.
Just text. I'd rather you text than show
late.
up. Yeah.
Too late.
But we're doing okay. We've got gigs-wise, we've got a gig coming up in October, which we are currently in. It'll be the last Sunday of October. This
Where
episode it's in the Spice of Life.
Our second home.
Home away from home. And this episode will be out after we do that gig.
Wait, so when is this coming out?
This will be out on the 1st of November. If all goes to plan.
Halloween was last night.
Yeah, I love staying home.
A rush.
Yes.
So if you were there for that, thank you for being there. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sure you did. It was an Idiot Twin gig. Why wouldn't you? Anyways, yes. So this game we're going to do a tiny bit differently to what we've done before. In that, of course, because now we've got 3 players, it would be a bit of a long slog for us to all have 10 extracts each.
Isn't it anyway?
Cheers. Thanks. Please do keep listening. It is good.
We've been waiting for the comments to say it for too long now. I'm glad someone has told us in person. So instead of 10 extracts each, we've gone with 5 each, which technically means we're still all answering 10. But in regards to the podcast format, we haven't clarified before, but I thought it would make sense to do 3 each in the first half and then break and then do 2 each.
I think that's valid.
Okay.
So that is how we will do it. I think it might be a bit shorter than usual, but I know you've been asking for it for so long now. You've just been too polite to comment it. So that is what we will do. Once again, if you haven't watched an episode before, episode 1 will clarify it, but briefly, we give each other music, and the other people in this setting have to. I would never forget about you.
Forget.
Not when we're posting it online. I wouldn't know.
No.
You got to guess the artist or the band or whatever. You got to guess the title of the song, the genre of the song. We give a bit of leniency because we're nice people ultimately, or at least we want you to think that we're nice people.
We try, you know.
You're going to be more lenient for me today.
Of course.
Well, I think my personal trend is it depends on how the game goes. If it transpires that I'm just having a happier day, then I'll give a bit more space.
I feel like I'm a very solidly mid player of the game.
I think you're quite good.
Because are the listeners aware that this is an outside of podcast thing as well?
I think we have.
I think we mentioned it last episode actually, but we can reiterate it.
Yeah, I mean we started it at university, and then as COVID hit, we started doing it with friends from school in 2 different groups.
The other group fell apart.
The other group did fall apart, unfortunately.
One group liked us more than the other group. Yes,
I can put it that way.
Yes.
And so we continued doing that for a couple of years, and now when we reunite occasionally, we will play it again. And so we've got a good understanding of how we all play, basically.
Tom was a very, very loyal member of that second group.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I think towards the end of when we were doing those regular online group sessions, I seem to remember you were on quite a good run of form.
Yes. So were other people that cheated.
That's what I was going to say.
I've now learned that quite a few people cheated, which, yeah.
And lastly, the year where we'll be fairly lenient.
Has it got all the complicated rules?
They're not complicated. I think they're straightforward.
Yeah. If you need refreshing of that sort of stuff, again, just watch episode 1 anyway. We need to get the views up. So that would be grand. Have them going at the same time, 1 in each ear. You've got 2, make good use of them. But
and then play a third one where you have just subtitles.
I mean, that can go through your nose, maybe. Or I suppose if it's subtitles, it'd be your eyes, wouldn't it? But yes, anyways, unless there is... there is something we need to mention. This is a very simple game. It's just going to be songs that we like recently. It has come to we usually do like favourite album songs we like games every 3 months.
Oh, okay.
And so, I mean, depending on if we do a favourite albums or whatever, it will be...
I see.
Depending on what we did last time, basically. Yeah. So this time it's just the songs we like, which I think, given it is the first time where we have a guest, I think it makes sense.
I think that does make sense, yes.
So,
songs you like. Guests you like.
Guests you like, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you, Whiteboard Game Gods, for landing that in our lap, so to say.
Timetable worked out quite nicely.
Definitely. So, yeah, that's my spiel. If there's anything else you'd like to mention, please do, or we can...
Before we start, Tom, how do you feel? Are you excited?
I'm
Are you
a
confident?
bit nervous.
You're a bit nervous?
I'm a bit nervous, yeah. It's always a bit worrying that my life will shatter as I realise I don't know a lot of music, seeing as it's kind of what I do.
Yeah. No, I do understand that. I think the game starts and we do the whole spiel and we sort of set ourselves up as purveyors of musical wisdom. Yeah. And then as it goes on, some episodes in particular, one of us will go, "Oh, this is a particularly bad performance I'm having."
There's also the worry that you two know each other and your music tastes very well.
Right.
Like you have similar tastes and you know them very well.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a little bit of a different sense in what I'll listen to, you know.
Sure.
I think that will be the biggest difference today. But I think it's, for the people listening, it'll probably be a nice change of pace, if anything. They're probably sick
good music for once.
Not even that. They may go, wow, they found someone who's funny. That's, someone who actually is nice to listen to.
Didn't you, learn how to be funny?
Oh, you don't learn. You just keep doing it until someone laughs. And then you go,
really.
I'll do that one again. But then the next time you do it, someone doesn't laugh. And then you go, well, what was that about? And then you realise that people have tastes, and then that just makes everything so much more complicated. Yeah. Nonetheless, shall we go in order of how we listen to things? We do it that way?
I think
we could. Mine first?
I think it just depends on where you want to be within the...
Yeah, it should be up to you.
I do not mind.
If you want to jump into the deep end and discuss yours first, or if you'd rather...
I've got to discuss it.
Well, not at length. You just say whatever you want about it, really.
Yeah.
After we've guessed, don't spoil it for us.
No, sure. I'll go through everything now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Thanks.
No. Yeah, we can do mine first.
Okay.
So, I guess we can trade answers.
Yeah.
Right. What, you're just going to do artist?
Oh, we could do that actually if you want.
We'll just be I concur.
Sort of what's it? Countdown when they show each other notes of how they spelled the word the same way and everything.
Does spelling matter?
No. Well, I suppose it's your answers. How accurate do you want things?
Yeah. I don't care.
Okay, cool. So for your first extract, Tom.
Yes.
I thought it was a folk lady.
Okay. Is that who you're saying?
No, I just had to choose a folk lady basically.
Oh, okay.
And I'm very familiar with Joni Mitchell, and I didn't think this was Joni Mitchell, so I said it was Carole King.
Okay.
Shall I do the whole thing, or do you want to trade?
We can
jump
trade.
in, Chris. Do you concur?
Yeah, I also thought it was Carole King.
Okay.
Yeah. Excellent.
Good news.
I just went for the big thing when it comes to Carole King, and I said Tapestry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. See, I've listened to Tapestry, and I think it is a track off of there. And there's only a couple that I know. I know Too Late, but I'm pretty sure it's not Too Late. I think there's another track called Home that I do really like. It might be Home. There's parts of it that I thought it was, so I just guessed Home.
Okay.
Okay.
I said, and This is me playing the year brackets thing. I went for 1970.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's early 70s, up at 74.
Mm-hmm. I said folk or chamber folk.
I put pop folk because I feel like Carole King pushes more into the poppy area of folk.
That's valid.
Okay, so I picked this because you texted me. You texted me like favorite albums / favorite songs. So this was one of the ones that was like great album. Tapestry is from. The song is So Far Away. It's called. But it is off Tapestry. You're right.
I'm proud. I'm glad.
Great album. Carole King, obviously.
Mm.
The year was 1971. I don't know how the year brackets work anymore.
We're both fine.
For the 1900s, it's about five either way.
So you both get the point for that. And for this, I'm purely going all of them. I'm purely going off what the internet says the genre is. Cool. So don't blame me.
Okay.
The internet says soft rock / pop.
Oh no!
But what did you say, Fred?
I said folk or chamber folk.
What did you say, Chris?
I said pop folk.
I'm definitely giving pop folk.
Okay. Nice.
You're the guest, man. You make the rules today.
I don't think it's very folk.
You don't have to think.
I don't think it's folk. I'm going to say no.
That's fine. I will, silently disagree with you and resent you for the next 5 minutes.
I am of the opinion that this is not folk.
Look, it's your extract, and
it's got folky undertones, but not enough to be.
So, Fred,
solely
but tell
folk.
me, Fred, if you were in my seat, he put folk pop. Would you give a full point or half a point for that?
Oh, I'd give that a point.
Okay,
I give that a full point.
Go for it, Chris. Go mental.
Thank you.
Yeah. So now, who are we going to next?
Well, you have the floor. You can
tell us. Is there anything you want to say about it?
What you like about it?
Well, what I like about it, I think. Well, I first listened to Carole King around sixth form because of a specific teacher. Okay. I don't know if you remember. Do we name and shame?
No, we can name.
Yeah, Miss Cownage.
Yeah.
Really
that makes a lot of sense, actually.
She really liked
that makes a lot of sense.
Carole King and Tapestry. So I started listening to it then, and it's just kind of like been. If you ask me what's a great album, it's kind of a go-to.
Yeah, well, it makes sense.
That I'll listen to, and also it's like it feels a bit more autumnal to me. Her sound in general, and we're going into autumn now. So I kind of, I was just feeling that vibe. But when I was picking the tracks, I was panicking a bit. I was like, I have no idea. So I just like shuffled all my music and was just like, what's going to come up? And then this came up, and I was like, actually, it's a great album. It is, and it fits. Yeah. So, yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I remember Miss Cownage, or Rosa,
as
we also know her, as being a big enjoyer of this album.
A big enjoyer of.
Big enjoyer. And yes, it's good. I mean, it's heavily praised. And,
yes.
For reasons.
Absolutely,
reasons.
Yeah.
As I say, my folk lady repertoire sort of stops at a good grasp of Joni Mitchell.
Not folk, by the way.
Joni Mitchell?
No, Carole King.
Oh yeah, famously. But I've only ever heard good things. I think my mum quite likes Carole King.
Do you not listen to much?
What music?
Carole King.
I've never sat down with Carole King. No.
Stood up.
I've only ever been stood up by Carole King. Yes, but I will do. There's one recurring thing with these, Tom, that you'll learn about me as we do it today, in that I refer to a list. I have a very, 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 very long list of things to listen to, and Carole King is on there as well as multiple other musicians, bands, whatever. But because the list is so long, I've sort of developed a strategy of just going in without remembering who the artist is on the list at any time, just the next one down. It's been so long that since I put them on there, I've got no expectations. So Carole King will be arrived at eventually, but I couldn't tell you where she falls on that list. It's far too long.
I consider Fred's way of listening to music as competitive for some reason.
Oh no.
Everyone's trying to impress the last musician I've listened to, kind of thing. No, it works. It works.
Yeah.
Feels a bit too structured.
Well, this is it. I think it was at one point, because I'd look through them and go, oh, I kind of want to do that.
Yeah, but I have to listen to this.
Well, yeah, but see, 90% of the stuff on there now, I genuinely have no reference for anymore, because the time has moved on. So
yeah,
I get
Elton
to
John's on there. I have no idea who that is.
I don't even know if he is on there. I think it was just sort of like, I'll listen to Yellow Brick Road at some point. But I'm not going to name who I've been listening to recently, because this is the kind of thing he will remember. And the next time we do a game, he will
taunt you with it.
He will taunt me, because I think I would have got him, and then go, you fool. But yeah, I think it works. Carole King.
Yeah.
Good music, not
Good
folk.
music, yeah. Definitely.
I wouldn't say this is folk.
Okay.
You listened to it
I
less
did.
than an hour ago.
I did. And that's why I put folk.
And you thought that was
That's why I put folk.
I disagree. It's not got a single banjo.
Oh, is that the metric?
Yeah.
Okay. More banjos, more folk. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's Chris next.
Yeah.
So Chris is number one.
Okay.
Right after you.
Okay, I will start. I didn't know who this was. I think I'm quite sure I know the song, but it's not because I've listened to it. I think I just recognise the lyrics. It may even be that you've spoken to me about it before. But I just thought these lyrics are poetic. They're a bit strange. Leonard Cohen famously wrote music that sounded this upbeat
Not a bad guess.
or lively. Yes.
I had no idea who it was. I know the song,
Yeah.
but it's one of
okay.
those songs that like.
It's been sung by a lot of people.
Also, I have no idea that other people play it. I've never put it on myself. I don't think.
Oh, so did you have an artist?
No, I literally.
Yeah.
That's fine. There's no judgment. You know.
I feel judged.
I'm not trying to. I'm sorry.
It's the way you're looking at me. I think.
Just my eyes.
Judgy eyes.
Yeah. I said it was called Never Have That Recipe Again.
I don't know. I wouldn't
Talking
put
to
that.
me about judgmental
I wouldn't
looks.
have put that.
Okay.
I put MacArthur Park.
Okay.
Okay, well that he's grinning at that one, so you know that's it's 0 for 2 so far. 1975.
Oh, I put 72.
Okay, we might both be in luck. I put 3 genres.
Oh, is that allowed?
I put a.
It's stretching it, but we'll see what we'll see. What
We'll
you
see.
put.
I think they're all related. I put pop. I put ballad, and I also put big music because it sounded
Big
like it was
music.
busy. I think that is an actual thing.
Is it?
So yeah.
I put orchestral rock.
Valid. Mm-hmm.
It's rock and it's got some orchestral stuff going on.
Yeah.
No banjos.
No,
Can't be folk.
it's not orchestral folk.
No.
I will give Fred. You have 1 point, and Tom, you have 3 points.
Wow.
It is MacArthur Park. The genres I had were prog pop and pop, but I gave you orchestral rock. I felt that was appropriate. It does go into different sections. That's why it's prog pop. It's not just
Valid.
like.
No, that makes sense.
I forgot prog existed.
It does. I love it. So I'm disappointed with myself.
And the year is 1968. So you were just
I see. Okay.
And the singer, now it's written by a musician called Jimmy Webb, and it's been sung by a few different people.
This is the version I know.
Okay, yeah, because there's another one by Glenn Campbell, who is, I think Jimmy Webb was his sole songwriter, I think. But this is sung by Richard Harris, who you may know as being the first Dumbledore in Harry
crazy.
Potter,
Okay.
which is really cool. Yeah, I mean it's a song I like. That's why I've used it.
Yeah.
That much should be clear.
It didn't surprise me when you played it. You know. I thought,
Yeah. We played it in. Now, me and Tom are both members of not the same wind band,
Yeah.
But we're both members of wind bands, and this was a song that was we played in wind band. It was an arrangement by renowned wind band composer Philip Spark.
Yeah.
Always a
Shout
good
out
piece.
Philip Spark.
Always a
Shout
good
out.
piece when you see him at the top. And we were going to play it for. It was just like a pub garden sort of. Well, no, pub garden makes it sound incorrect. It was like a garden party of sorts.
At a pub.
At a pub. Yeah, that was. And that didn't end up happening because there was a storm warning on the same day, and the pub said, "We're going to cancel it because of that."
Don't do it.
And people thought, "Oh, okay, that's weird." And then they reassigned the gig to a different pub, which I remember them doing and thinking, doesn't that sort of defeat the point? Like, we've been given a warning not to do this outside. Admittedly, from the pub, it's not like like the Met Office hasn't said that you have to stay inside or anything. But it felt a bit weird to me, so I didn't end up going and frame that in the guise of I was doing something else, which I might have been, but cheeky of me. And it was a shame that we didn't play this song because it was really nice, and I think one thing I really love about it, I don't necessarily know if it comes across in this version, but there is a riff that plays throughout it that sort of goes ba 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 ba. It's a very lovely riff, and Jimmy Webb composes the song in such a way that at different points it will transpose into different keys, and that riff transposes with it. And I think the beauty about that riff is that the notes it comprises of are the first 4 notes in the scale. The first 3 you can sort of use in most chords and they sound nice. And it's the 4th one that can be the tense one.
Yes.
Because it shares a semitone relation with the 3rd. And I think that what makes it so beautiful when it transposes is that you've got that tension always in the new keys. So it sets it comfortably. It's not like, oh, we're playing chord 5, but no, we're actually in that key as well, because we can tell, because the riff that's playing has the correct notes in it, basically. If that makes any sense at all. And I think that adds to the beauty of it, I think, especially when it comes to at least pieces nowadays. I find that I don't listen to a load of stuff that actively transposes within the song. Like, it might include like chords from a related key, but in terms of like proper transpositions.
You're fond of a sort of Michael Jackson side shift, Man in the Mirror?
I mean, that's what we get a lot in pop music nowadays. Is
Yeah,
side
it
shifts.
works.
It's nice, and I'm not flacking it. I just enjoy the transpositions used in this song. And
so did you know the song before Wind
I
Band?
didn't actually. No. That's when I was introduced to it. Yeah, it was a shame to not play it, but yeah, it is a lovely song, and I'm glad I know it now, and that's why I've used it here.
Nice.
Yes,
So,
very good.
There we go.
Very good.
Nice.
You're on a good run of showings of music theory in the last few episodes.
Yeah, you
as
talked
well.
about you mentioned semitones.
Just use the word semitone.
Maybe
Yeah.
not a great run of describing it well, but it being used at all, perhaps.
Okay.
Fred.
Yeah, we're talking
Your
about my
time.
first one now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first, me or you?
I don't mind.
Okay.
No.
Shall we rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah, sure. Do we have to announce
Really good for the
Yeah,
medium
no,
of
we'll
podcasts.
announce.
Yeah, we'll
Yes.
announce it. Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
rock?
Okay, Tom wins because Tom did rock and I did scissors. Okay.
Good summary. Good play-by-play.
That would
yeah.
make a good.
So after you, Chris.
Oh, okay.
I'm
thank you.
making you go first.
Cool. Yeah, well, when me and Fred normally do this in our games, we play with headphones. And so, well, at least for me, I find it easier to get the
Excuses.
artist because I can properly hear the voices. I find that the other way around, I struggle a bit more. But there were 2 acts that came to mind when I was guessing for this one. One of them was Kate Bush, but it didn't sound enough like Kate Bush for me to go with it.
Okay.
The other one I went was a lesser known band who I've been listening to a bit recently, one of their songs. and it reminded me more of them because they're like two female singers.
Okay.
A band called Strawberry Switchblade.
Yes.
That is my guess for the artist.
Okay. I didn't have an artist.
Okay.
But it felt so familiar.
Yes.
You know, like I recognized it. And like just there was like lots of little things about the way they were singing.
Yeah.
I was like, it's like this is a real like specific voice.
Yeah, very unique vocals.
But I couldn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought for a while, but no.
That's okay. That's fine.
I picked a random set of words from the track to get. I think she said "all I ever wanted" at one point. So
okay,
cool. I put
that was my
"I
guess.
love you more."
Okay,
I think she said that.
Cool,
Yeah.
nice.
Okay, I guess synth pop. It sounded very synthy.
Yeah,
We'll get to genre.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I haven't laid out differently. My apologies.
I just put pop.
Fine.
Regular old pop.
Yeah.
Covering
cool.
your bases.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then
1985.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Cool. Okay, you've both got 2 points.
Nice.
Cool.
I'm happy with
for
that.
the things you would expect to get them for.
Yeah.
Genre.
It was 1983. Was the exact year. I did have synth pop exactly. It's a pop song. I'll give it to you. I put new wave as well. This is it's a lady you both know. It's a lady you both know.
I know.
Very, very iconic vocals. I might go so far as to say
it's embarrassing that we didn't.
no.
get it.
I was gonna because you said Kate Bush and I thought that was very interesting. And I might even go so far as to say you could argue she's like the American Kate Bush in a way, because I think one of Kate Bush's big gimmicks was uniqueness in her prime, and this, I mean, the debut album for this lady was She's So Unusual. Do you have guilty pleasures when it comes to music? I don't believe in them, but I feel like someone would accuse me of this being a guilty pleasure.
I think I do, but I can't think of any that come to mind. You know,
I don't believe in them personally.
Yeah, I agree. I think one for me would be Pink Pantheress, but I would be happy telling anyone I like Pink Pantheress.
so you don't sit here and be like, I can't tell.
Yeah,
anyone.
exactly. Yeah.
Well, he's just said it. He's just said it. It will exist on the internet.
Over in my hard man facade that I so eloquently flout.
You've just used the words eloquently and flout, which is
I think that displays my
what a hard
demeanor
man
a
would
lot
say.
more.
Yeah.
No, I think people would accuse me of this being guilty pleasure, but I don't believe in guilty pleasures. I think you either like it or you don't, and you should be proud of it if you do. This is Cyndi Lauper. And it is called When You Were Mine. It's off the album She's So Unusual.
Her name passed my brain.
As soon as you said it, I was like, yeah.
The first two albums, I mean, they are kind of just pop albums. I understand why a lot of, music heads would listen to them, just go, these are mid. I'm never going to come back to these. But they're fun, and she's fun.
Yeah.
Much in the same way that
She just wanted to have fun.
she just
really,
wanted
didn't
to
she?
have fun. You're right. I think the song True Colours is excellent because it is weird, which is cool. She's a very good, at least the first two albums, very good hit machine, Cyndi Lauper. She knows how to write a good radio song. And so I would recommend that, girls just want to have fun. Everyone wants to have fun. We should all just have fun. Who cares what you listen to or what books you like or what films you like or what food you like or whatever. Just do it. Don't feel shame. That's why I chose this, and Cyndi Lauper's cool.
Yeah.
She's just
Nice.
cool. 2 points each. Congratulations.
Sweet.
Cheers.
And we come back around to Tom's number 2. Yes.
Okay.
I know what this is.
I could tell when you listened to it.
I love
Chris,
this piece.
Are you aware of this piece?
It sounded like a piece I know,
Okay.
Yeah.
and so I've guessed that piece basically. Because if I were to guess anything else, I'd be clutching at straws.
Okay. Do you want to say the artist at the same time?
Yeah, we can do that. Could be fun.
Okay.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Eric Whitacre.
Yeah.
It's looking good. It's looking good. Okay, do you want to say the title at the
Yes,
same time?
okay.
Right.
3, 2, 1.
Sleep. It's
Yes.
looking really good.
Good.
Okay, this is when it might start to change a
apart,
bit.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing now?
We'll keep doing it at the same
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
Right? We're on a good run.
Yeah, we can have a bit
Right.
of fun.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Or genre, what do you want?
No, we can do year.
I think genre is probably the one where we're least likely to match.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Okay, year. 3, 2, 1, 2017. Ooh.
Oh, you've gone very recent.
Oh, I think you might be better. Placed. We might meet in the middle. I don't know. Do you want to do the genre?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
3, 2, 1.
Choral. And I also said 21st century classical. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So remind me, 21st century is within 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. 2017, 2011.
Yes.
Okay. So
Oh dear.
Fred,
Yes.
you got 3.
Oh, but
Well
Chris.
done.
Chris, you got 4.
Woo.
Yeah, first 4 of the day. Congratulations.
I got 4 on the last one of Tom's. What are you
Oh,
on
did
about?
you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Artisan title, you're right. Yeah.
I was
the
tuned
year
out.
was 2010.
Oh, wow.
Much earlier than I thought it was.
Yeah. I thought it was more recent. And I had choral, classical choral, like all sorts of that kind of stuff. And this is very similar to MacArthur Park for me. I found this through Wind Band. We had an arrangement of it. We played it like this last year. We've been playing it. You know, like sometimes they get they stick in the pad for a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I only this past year I found out about it and we played this arrangement. It's just so nice. I love the way certain tones like rub against each other and stuff. It's so good.
The clusters.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Now I remember, and again, I'm thinking about it now. I don't know why I put 2017 because, like, if I actually used my head, it would have made 0 sense. Because I remember being a young boy in school and seeing the chamber choir sing this.
Oh.
But I'm talking like I was in year 7 or something, you know. And I thought, oh, that sounds so lovely. One day I will be in chamber choir and I will sing that.
Did you?
We went through the whole of school and we never returned to it. And I thought, what a shame. But then we left and then we got sort of, I don't know how it was corresponded to us, but something saying, yo, guys, if you're coming back for the Christmas concert or whatever, you should join, you know, we need some bass vocalists for the chamber choir, whatever. These are the pieces we're doing. And one of them was Sleep. And I thought, yes, is it strange that I'm coming back as someone who doesn't go to this school to join an ensemble for a Christmas concert? A bit. I haven't been gone that long. At that point, it was only about 4 months. But nonetheless, was I going to miss that opportunity? No. And it was a good time.
See, I was at that Christmas concert because I remember you guys coming back, but I don't remember hearing this because I was probably in the back room. You know, you're on the stage. I was in the hall in the back.
Being with the cool kids.
Something else. I think that was the year we did Boomwhacker Ensemble.
Yes, I think there was a Boomwhacker Ensemble.
I loved that little club. We just like get together after school and just whack some booms.
Yeah, whack some booms. Whack some booms. I think we did. Did we do Ave Verum Corpus?
Yes,
as well. Yeah.
Yes, that was in choir.
Yeah. I remember that one. I enjoyed that one. We did good stuff in the choirs, other than
Hawaiian roller coaster ride.
I don't remember that.
From Lilo and Stitch.
I don't remember that.
We did that.
Anyway, thank you for choosing that one, Tom.
Yeah, I'm
very fond of that piece. Yes.
Okay.
So this is
on to me.
Chris's second one.
Okay.
Do you want to do the same thing, Tom? You want to try? I think we're much less likely to match up.
Oh no, I no, we're not going to match. we are not. No way. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll get it rolling for you.
Yeah.
I didn't know who this was. But I tried to play the quizmaster basically. I said Songs Ohio. Oh, okay, right, fine.
I didn't have anyone, but now knowing you even better, Chris, I'm going to say Pink Pantheress.
Yeah, good shout. Great shout. Great shout. I think that's another point for Tom. I said Everybody Says I'm Wrong.
Oh, I put the same.
There you go. Oh, we could have done it then. Yeah. Okay. I said 1990.
1985.
Interesting. I said alt country or alt rock.
You're too specific. I just put rock.
With different strategies. Strategies.
You can both have a point for your genres.
Just one?
Yeah.
Valid. Fine.
Yeah. This is I'm not saying the meanest one. The next one might be the meanest one. This is a hard one.
The next one.
But, it is by an artist called Dean Blunt.
Oh, yeah.
He's a I'm not saying newish artist. He's been kicking it in the 21st century.
I can't say I've heard of.
He's quite underground.
Has he got that album cover that's just black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called Black Metal, and that is actually what this song is off of.
There you go.
It's a song called 100. He never says 100 in it, so if he did, I would have used it to help you guys get an extra point.
Oh, you could have just chosen a different song.
No.
See what I mean? Yeah.
Songs we like, mate. I like this song.
I always like to try and hide the little hints in the extract.
Are both
like
cruel.
Put it right in the end of a
try and put
fade.
the title
Like at the
in.
end of the fade. Or
Rate Your Music said dream pop for this, which I think it's a bit lo-fi.
Yeah.
We played it out my laptop speakers. I don't think it did it much justice in how lo-fi is, but say for example, there is a lot of low-end reverb on his voice. Not really a professional thing to do.
Right.
For example, and the mixing of it's quite poor. So in that sense, it's quite lo-fi.
You've seen that meme of the "I love this song," ooh, but the mixing, ooh.
I have had that reaction to certain songs. I'm not embarrassed to say. I also put indie rock, and I put post rock as well.
Ooh.
Nowhere I found said post rock, but it felt like it had those vibes, so I felt like putting it. It came out in 2014.
Okay.
I don't know too much about Dean Blunt, other than he's quite an eclectic musician.
Yes.
For example, I've listened to this album, and there's some songs on it where he raps, for example. And the production is a lot more. There's a lot of samples on this album. Actually, it's like an indie rock sort of album, but he includes a lot of samples, which is really cool. And I think he does do a really good job of blurring that line between rock and hip hop, which a lot of people struggle with. This track is a lot more sort of black and white indie rock, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's not the best piece of evidence for that, but it is my favourite off. It was the first I listened to because I kept seeing his name, and I thought I'll listen to his most popular song. This is his most popular song.
Okay.
It's very. I mean, it just repeats those two chords, chord 1 and chord 6, just over and over again. But there's some times where he breaks from the formula and he plays the chord twice in a row, and then we'll go to the other one. And upon listening to it, I haven't noticed
any pattern.
Yeah, exactly. So it might be a bit random, but
some would say aleatoric.
Oh, some would say that. Good ball knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, bringing the music theory back into it. Very nice.
John Cage reference.
I think the lead guitar on it, it's very sort of jangly, I would argue, and I appreciate that about it. It's very sort of spacey and reverb. I think that was an element of the post rock guess there. It wasn't high enough to be space rock, you know.
No.
But yeah, don't have too much to say about it. I thought he was good, Dean Blunt, but it wasn't. What I'm trying to say is I didn't think it was bad. It just wasn't the music that got me sort of going, okay, I really want to get into his stuff more.
Been quite Dean Blunt.
You're gawking at me being very fair about an artist when I know there are times where you have openly slated.
Why are you bringing me in? Why are you bringing me into this? I've never said anything controversial on this ever. I've never done that. I do not purposefully try and do it to get the views up. Anyway,
I enjoyed his eclecticness, and I thought he was interesting. It's just not. I wouldn't delve deeper at this moment. If my enjoyment was to grow, I would I would go a bit further.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was good.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go.
Thank you. Pink Floyd are not the best prog rock band. There you go.
I don't like them.
Oh my God!
I feel outnumbered.
Have we just become best friends? Oh my God!
I genuinely cannot stand them.
You can't stand. Okay, I wouldn't go that far. I do like them.
I don't.
Who is the best prog rock band?
Not Pink Floyd.
Valid.
Who else
Sorry.
don't I like? I don't like Rolling Stones either.
Yeah. Also valid. Just get these out now, and then what we do is we clip them up, and then we have a little 30 seconds where someone will react and go, "He said what?" So, thank you. I might ask you to go further into that Rolling Stones thing later, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
let's go on to your one.
Yes.
Number two.
Sorry.
Do you want to go first?
Sure. I didn't have an artist.
Fine.
I've struggled with the artists on pretty much all of both of yours.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I have no idea.
I don't think I recognise the voice, but I wanted to have a good guess, and I couldn't think of anyone. And the only band that was sticking into my mind were R.E.M.
Okay.
So I put R.E.M. and I listened to a bit of their stuff.
Valid. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were going to reveal for some reason.
Not
I was
just
waiting.
yet. No.
I didn't know this song, but I think I heard L.I.F.E.G.O.E.S.O.N. No, they spelt it, didn't it? I remember the song. That's what they were spelling. Yeah. So I just put that.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had the exact same thought process.
Yeah. They're spelling something, it must be important.
Very good, quick spelling abilities.
No, I wrote it down and then I was checking as they were saying it again.
What does it say? Yeah, nice, cool.
But it's one of those titles that I'm looking at and going, I feel like I've seen it somewhere, but where have I seen it? I can't tell. So it feels like it would be a popular song that I should know. But
yes.
Currently I do not.
I put 1994.
Okay.
Not only because I think it sounds vaguely like it could be from them, but when I think of you, Fred, I think of 90s music.
That's probably fair. That's
just if you asked me a decade of music, I'd pick 90s for you.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I think that's fair.
I thought I'd hedge my bets and go something.
A lot of sad guitar music from the 90s, yes.
I also went for the 90s. I went a bit later. I went 97.
Okay.
Based on the same thing. It felt like a 90s song.
Okay.
Oh, there's a genre as well.
There is.
Surprise, it's pop.
Okay. No, cool.
I put alt rock / alt country.
Okay.
It felt a bit that there were softer tones in there that felt country-y.
Okay.
But to an alternative extent.
Okay.
And I hedged my bets with alt rock.
Okay.
As well.
Okay.
I didn't hedge anything.
I am definitely giving you 2 points. Tom,
okay.
I'm definitely giving you 2 points. There has been precedent set of if the genre isn't written in the quizmaster's notes, that points will not be rewarded.
Oh, so it's up to you if you think it's right or not.
I can help you decide.
What do you think?
I don't know what it actually is.
Is it alt rock?
What is the genre you have?
The genre I've written one, and I've put indie pop.
Indie pop. Is alt rock too far of a thing for you? It's your choice to make.
And if I think of alt rock, I think of stuff that's a bit heavier. I think, as you said, it's lighter, which is why you've put alt country. I'm going to give you half a point.
Oh.
Making it complicated. But I appreciate the half point. Thank you.
This is. Do you guys have a favourite Bible story when you were younger? Did you have a favourite?
I think Chris is more likely to than me.
Did you have a sort of favourite sort of children's Bible story?
I don't remember much about the Bible, to be honest. Apart from at some point, I remember there was a bush that was on fire.
Okay, burning bush.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember being told about that on a bus.
Yeah, on a burning bus, yes.
I don't think I did, no.
That's okay. I think a lot of people would talk about Noah's Ark.
Yeah.
Or...
not my favourite.
The Genesis story generally. Or other options, I suppose. One of the miracles.
Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus generally. He was cool.
I do remember when Jesus got angry in that temple.
Yeah, a whip of cords, and he turns over the tables. Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
He wasn't happy. This is by a band called, this is why I asked this question, Noah and the Whale.
Okay.
I think some people would say that was their favourite children's Bible story. It is Life Goes On, but all capitals with
I have mine
dots between
mine's
them.
in all capitals.
Very good. Very good. How did you write it, Chris?
Plainly.
Minus what? No. That's technically a spelling thing, isn't it? So we're not going to do that. 2011. Indie pop. You probably heard this because it was this was, I would say, their big radio song.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is in that sort of...
I don't think I'd heard this before.
Maybe you haven't. But if you have...
I listen to the radio.
I'm sure you do. We all have at some point. But if you were listening to certain indie radio stations from in the early 2010s, this was on. This was a regular fixture for, I don't know, 4 months or 5 months. It's nice. I generally don't have anything else to say. It's just one of those melodies that years down the line returns to your brain. You go, I haven't listened to that in ages. Or you're talking to someone and you go, Life Goes On. And you go, wait! That rings a bell.
Yeah.
And then you go and listen to it again and go, no, this is quite a nice song. I don't have anything else to say. I don't know anything about the band. I've never listened to an album.
Yeah, fair enough.
I know this song.
It's just a good song. Yeah.
And it's not anything I really want to investigate further, to be honest. Yeah. I just like the song and I leave it there. So, take your points. Thank you very much.
Already taken.
Yes.
Locked in.
Locked in.
My one.
So, Tom, this will be your last one before we break, I believe. Yes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, didn't know this was instrumental.
Yeah.
Didn't know.
Yeah, it's instrumental.
But it sounded like a certain genre. So I just tried to go down that route.
Okay, I have a feeling I know where you're going.
You probably don't, because I don't know. I don't want to get you excited just to disappoint you. I said Cassiopeia.
That's exactly what I thought
You're
you were going to say. Yes,
amazing.
That's exactly
cool.
what
That means it's wrong. Good.
Yeah, no, I put Cassiopeia.
Amazing.
Well.
Nice. Yeah. Cool. I tried to think of the kind of thing that you might call this. I said Friday night.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did the same thing, but in a very different route. I put White Honda Highway.
Ooh.
Oh, to be fair, I prefer that.
Yeah.
I prefer that. I can see the artwork for that.
Yeah.
You know? I can see the city pop pointillism stuff going on.
Okay.
I said 1981.
I put 1987 a little bit later.
Okay.
And I put jazz fusion.
Okay.
I did the exact same, jazz fusion.
Okay, so I think that's 1 point each.
Fine.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah, so it is jazz fusion. I'll say that.
Cool.
I've been listening to a lot lately, especially, but I like it.
I think that's a new genre. Yeah.
I was on my run the other day,
yes,
like I was saying, and I was thinking, I want to put some jazz fusion in this, in one of my extracts, but I don't think Fred and Chris will get it. But then I was listening to the podcast and you kept going on about Cassiopeia, so I thought you must know of
of Cassiopeia, yeah.
Of Cassiopeia, so but I can't put them.
Oh, you naughty boy. Okay.
So I thought you'd assume it was that route because they're like very famous. But this was, the name of the song was Mil Mama.
So close.
Yeah. It was by Naniwa Express. They're very good. You should give them a listen.
Okay.
They're very good. And it was 1993.
Okay, later. Mm-hmm.
They feature heavily on my jazz fusion playlist.
Sure.
Very cool.
Are they superior to Cassiopeia?
It's different.
Yeah.
Because you heard it. It is a different vibe, you know. I like that. I like this song because it's quite upbeat, jolly. You know, it's the one with the sax. It's kind of like full notes over and over again. Great. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Have you heard that popular jazz fusion album that I like. That I think it's called Flying Beagle.
Yes. Oh, it's great.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
It's a great album. I wanted to try and get it on vinyl, but it's hard to find for not expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a great album. Yeah. I should put something from that. Really.
I find that a lot of music from East Asia generally is very difficult to procure hard copies of.
Yeah.
My most infamous example is that there's an ambient album I love called Wetland by Hiroshi Yoshimura. And you can every now and then find 1 or 2 copies of it available on Discogs if you wish to spend about £700. Which maybe in about 40 years when I am a billionaire.
Yeah.
But not now.
Yeah. Oh well.
Anyway, Chris. So,
okay.
Just when you thought it couldn't get worse, no clue, mate. It was fun. It was really fun.
What was this one? I can't remember this.
This is the one that we said sounded like a GCSE classroom.
Oh yeah.
The kind of thing that you'd work very hard on your composition, and then someone else would play something out, and they've just kind of thrown stuff at it.
Yeah.
And the teacher goes, "That's genius," and you go, "What?" I just didn't know where to go. I I said Yellow Magic Orchestra.
Interesting guess.
I said nothing. Lips are sealed.
Lips are sealed.
Not telling.
Fine. Yeah, he has an answer. He just doesn't want to say. He's forgotten how the game works. I said, in reference to the Verve, I said the drugs do work instead of the drugs don't work.
This one, we didn't have any lyrics.
No,
I didn't know if it was fully instrumental or we hadn't got to them yet. So I was desperately listening for something to go off of. I had no idea. I didn't put anything.
That's fine. I mean, remarkably, Tom, I think off the first half of our respective answers, we've both got the same points.
Yeah.
So you've done nothing wrong.
I don't feel bad.
No, you shouldn't. I said 1996.
I put 1993.
Okay, close. I said electronic.
Pop. I felt bad with that one. The others not so much. That one I think I felt the worst.
Rare instance of shame from you putting pop.
Yeah, I think I will give you a point for electronic,
Fine.
Fred.
Cool.
And unfortunately, I'll have to
No.
give
No,
you...
not to the guest.
I'll have to give you a donut.
First donut of the day to the
I'm
guest.
very
Have you
sorry.
had them often in the podcast?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
they show up. There's no shame. There's absolutely no shame.
At least one a game, surely.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel
Okay.
embarrassed.
Okay.
This is... I'll probably say this is the hardest one.
Is there, when you say it, are we likely to know who it is? Like, is there a chance I might go, oh yeah?
I wouldn't hedge my bets.
Okay, cool.
It's a musician called James Ferraro.
No, I do know who that is.
yeah.
I do know who that is, yeah.
Yeah, a bit like Dean Blunt, a very eclectic musician, but arguably even more so. This is a track of his called Adventures in Greenfoot Printing.
All right.
Oh,
Cool.
There is a distinct reason why it sounds so
green.
corporal.
Yes.
Corporate.
Okay.
The specific genre for this sort of thing is called Utopian Virtual.
Yes.
Which is an off-stint
Yes,
of
it is. Yes.
some vaporwave sort of things.
How
I
fun.
gave you electronic as well because Utopian Virtual is
You shouldn't have given him electronic.
oddly specific.
Take it back.
What are you doing? We've invited you here.
I wanted to
In
offer
your house.
a broad term for the music because the genre term it's given me is very specific. That was my thinking. Because it was an incredibly hard one to guess. And I wanted to make it a little bit more lenient. 2011. So it's a relatively recent one.
Wow, okay.
This is off of an album of his, arguably his most famous one, called Far Side Virtual, which is an early vaporwave album. I think it's been associated with the genre for its links to the, at least, corporate capitalist names. For example, Greenfoot Printing sounds quite corporate.
Yes, it does.
And that sort of thing. There's a lot of names on this that adhere to the same sort of thing. And I suppose that sort of aesthetic hadn't been looked at this point in time, 2011. Definitely before the big sort of vaporwave boom. And I mean, even amongst vaporwave, it's interesting sounding. I listened to this album quite a while ago when I was quite into vaporwave. Just sort of trying to listen to the albums that inspired the genre to see what I would think.
Yeah.
And it feels very far removed from any vaporwave I'd listened to at that point. So in that regard, it was very interesting sounding. It gets compared with like MIDI music, which is like a weird subgenre.
I agree.
Like when it's sort of overly evident that the instruments are recorded using MIDI, which I think is an interesting thing. I'm just going to have a sip of water because I'm starting to get mouth noises coming through.
Would you normally cut this out or keep it all?
We'll see how I'm feeling when it comes to editing.
See how pleasant a noise it is.
Well, we got to leave a second of silence for Chris to cut. There we go. That's fine. That's all good.
Yes, so James Ferraro is, I mean, to do him justice with saying how eclectic his stuff is, I will give you an anecdote where I saw he had a new release recently.
Okay.
And so I listened to it, and it was unapologetically like trap hip-hop music.
Wow. Okay.
And I was like, oh, that's really interesting. But it was like he'd produced that for someone.
Okay.
I don't think he was singing or anything. But from what I've gathered, I mean, his music catalogue is incredibly
vast,
broad. The amount of stuff he's recorded, ranging within, I think you could probably say, think of a genre and he's probably made at least a song within that. I think that'd be fair to say. Oh, I'm sure he's got a fair share of pop stuff.
More for you, Tom.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
So he's an artist that interests me, especially being musicians who want to experiment within, sort of using different genres and that sort of stuff. But I think in terms of someone to listen to, at least from my experience, he's very hard to see like a path of listening within his music because everything is so different.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, I mean, for me, it might just be a case of finding the next most popular album of his and giving it a go.
I think that makes sense, yeah.
But Far Side Virtual generally, I think it doesn't enthrall me, but a bit like Dean Blunt's, I really appreciate the uniqueness of it.
Yeah.
And in a lot of ways inspires me in the realms of which L.I.F.E.G.O.E.S.O.N are venturing at the moment.
Yeah, currently exploring.
And hope to unleash to the world soon.
Unleash.
Trailblazing.
Perhaps.
Hopefully.
Depends how successful it is. Yes.
It will be one to see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll leave that there. Apologies for using a very difficult one.
That's
I know
okay.
the game is to discuss things, but you can't help but feel frustrated in yourself when you use one that is very unguessable.
Don't be fooled. He feels no remorse. He feels none.
I'm emotional sometimes.
Okay. Right.
Red.
Yes. This is the first. This is the first sub 10-second extract.
I think it was sub 5.
I think it might be 7 seconds.
Okay.
This extract I've given you. This is as I explained when we were listening.
Extraordinarily hard.
Oh, I think you might be surprised. I, as co-founder of the Whiteboard Game, I feel that if the rules are to be changed, one of us is allowed to do it.
You've given yourself the authority.
I've given myself
He's
the authority.
given himself the pass.
Yeah, to get... Whoa, hang on. Have I?
It sounds like you have from what you're saying.
I'm not going to do it here. Anyway, talk to me. What do you think?
Good, Chris, please.
Sure, I can go first.
Go ahead.
And I can give you the right answers to every... I don't think I have the right answer to every section.
How confident are you, though?
I do recognise the sound, and I am pretty confident from the library of sounds it's from.
Okay.
It's not a song per se, it's like a sound effect, I guess, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the person who made the sound library for these sounds.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was Brian Eno.
Okay. Brian Eno. Mm-hmm.
I didn't. put anyone.
I appreciate your honesty.
I literally was just thinking to try and think of the artist, but all I could think about was my anger at Fred.
I'm sorry.
So similarly, I'll spoil it now. I don't have a title.
That's fine. That's fine.
My title is what I am describing the sound to be.
Okay.
Like what I imagine it was used for.
Yes.
And I understand. I'm pretty sure Brian Eno composed the Windows 95 sound library when that was being made.
Okay.
And I think this is a startup sound, so I have literally put Windows 95 startup sound.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. I didn't put that. I put nothing. For my year, I put 1998.
Cool.
Which, if it is Windows 95...
You're in. If he's right, you're in.
You're doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would have been nonsensical for me to put any year that wasn't 1995. So I put 1995.
Well, it could be 94.
That could have been composed before and released before that.
Yeah.
Crazy if it was composed after. That would be strange, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
that'd be weird. Weirdly foreshadowing as well, the way that you said it.
Chris, what was your genre?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, I would.
I mean, genre-wise, this is the weakest part of my answer because I have just put this composer's genre generally. I haven't put I haven't tried to be super specific, like sound effect,
sure,
or something like that, which I probably should have to cover my bases. But I like to live life on the edge like that. What can I say? Ambient.
Okay. See, to me, sound effect isn't a genre. We can agree on that.
Fine.
I mean, arguably, this isn't even a song.
So I put the genre as jingle.
Interesting. I like it. I do like it.
Yeah.
I'm going to read you exactly what I've written here. Okay.
It's just blank. You have no idea.
Yeah, I just found a noise and I just recorded it. I was going to look it up during this game, but I forgot. No, this is exactly what I've written. Okay. So, Brian Eno, Windows 95 startup sound, 1995, ambient / Fruitiger-Aero, because that's fun. So I'm giving Tom 2 points. I'm gonna give, because it is a jingle, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's quite wise what you've put.
It would be unfun to deny that.
It would be unfun because that's a fun answer. I'm going to give you 4 points, Chris.
Wow, thank you.
I thought this would be a fun one. I've angered the guest, so maybe not.
I put away my little notebook.
Yeah, he's ready to have a pause. I can talk about two things here mainly. Firstly, I've mentioned both of them now. Brian Eno, great composer, really good. Second place on the ambient charts. Second place behind Hiroshi Yoshimura. No, behind anyone who has ears. No offense, he's very good, but you have to you bow to the king, and the king is the Japanese man Hiroshi Yoshimura. And if you haven't listened to him, you listen to him, and then your eyes will be opened. You will cry. You will need to have a very long walk to collect your thoughts and feelings, and go. Just when you're in the realm of someone who is the best at something.
Yeah.
And
I feel like I'm in that realm right now.
Every time. Every episode.
I feel like I'm in this realm right now with you two.
Very generous.
Best at what you do.
What is it that we do?
A warm and loving personality.
Well, to be fair, that's if we are the best at being warm and loving, that's quite nice. Thank you. I do this every time because it's correct. You wouldn't stop saying a triangle has three sides, would you? So, Secondly, I did include a mention of Fruitiger-Aero. Are you familiar with what that means?
No.
Fruitiger space Aero.
Okay.
No?
No.
Okay, so throughout the 2000s, marketing and whatnot, there was a style which used water, fish, the colours green and blue and yellow, sort of smooth shapes, curves, bubbles, aquatic life generally. And for many people, this is quite nostalgic.
Yeah.
And they have discovered on the internet that there was actually a certain genre of sound that went with this stuff. A lot of it found, for example, in the MII catalogue.
Yeah.
That seems to be generally all soundtracks for that ever seem to be included within this. But there are also very big players that we've included on this game before. I would include that this sound effect, this noise in that group, because it has the brightness, the bubbliness, the same sound fonts, arguably. It just makes me happy. It's short, does what it needs to do. I don't know what Brian Eno's thoughts on having made it are. I think he just probably was commissioned to do it and then just did it.
Never thought of it again.
No. But yeah, this is also another first in that it's the first time I've ever used Brian Eno. And despite
congratulations.
the numerous times I've not slated him off, but basically called him second place. It is Hiroshi Yoshimura, my Japanese friend. I wish he was. He is also not alive, so it would be quite difficult. But yeah, there you go. 2 points, Tom. 4 points, Chris.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We're at the halfway point.
Oh, I did.
We are,
Nice.
and as the cops come to get us,
Yes.
I think it's appropriate that we
Lay low for half an hour.
Yeah, take a pause. So we hope you've enjoyed this first half. Tom, what are your current feelings about this episode?
Fear,
Okay.
anger,
Okay.
excitement.
Excitement, good. If you feel any one of those three feelings, come back to see how they are resolved in the second part.
It's going to be unexpected.
It will be unexpected. See? Shock, horror. Okay, see you in a bit. Bye.
Bye.